of people are upset about how this all went down. Of course, a prescribed burn not far from where we're standing was the start of this fire. And a lot of people asking questions tonight about why that happened when windy conditions existed yesterday. KVUE's Jake Garcia joins me here at the state park. And Jake, you got to speak with some of those Bastrop residents who were still upset about how this all happened yesterday morning.
They were not too happy tonight, Brian. We spoke with many residents who had been evacuated from their homes last night, where they were sleeping in their cars just a few miles down the road at Terry's Corner. I went back there today, and frankly, I thought most of them would be gone. Instead, we saw quite a few more people there earlier today. Folks evacuated from their homes, waiting for local and state law enforcement to reopen the roads so they can get back to their loved ones, their pets, their plants, their homes. And as we mentioned, frustration, the big key for today. They were not too happy about all that wait time that they had to spend.
This is definitely a burn area.
As the Rolling Pines fire burned through hundreds of acres.
It's more of a burn area when people do foolish things.
The frustration of people who live in Bastrop burned at Terry's Corner.
That's not hard to figure out. Shouldn't have been doing it in the first place.
The Wheeler family.
My cousin and I were at home.
Lucky enough to avoid evacuation last night.
And the power was off.
But now stranded today.
So we decided we'd take our chances, get a 5-gallon container of gas, try to get on 21, go to Terry's Corner here, fill up with some gas, and keep the food from spoiling in our refrigerators. My mom's handicapped. She is bedridden. We explained the situation to them. They said, well, I don't care. No one goes through.
Plenty of others have been stranded since last night.
We spent the night not knowing if we had a home.
Like Gloria Adams, who's lived in Bastrop for 35 years.
Of all the things we were going to lose again.
And Curtis Lamson, who said he saw the fire headed straight for his house.
The smoke was so bad, it got all in my house. It was hard to breathe, man. My eyes are burning, they're still burning today.
Long before officials reopened the main road,
we could go up 1441, take 95.
These families decided to try alternative routes.
Try to get on 21 from a different direction. I don't know.
Their frustration from the fire.
This has been handled so poorly.
Still fuming.
And election time's coming up. We're going to remember this.
After hours spent outside of their homes and away from loved ones.
Burning on a day that there's a ban and there's winds.
Every time it's stupidity.
And guess what? They lost control.
So, of course, law enforcement was shutting off those roads to try and keep people safe. But as one resident pointed out, if she's there out all night again, she didn't have the proper clothing to get through this cold front that's coming through all of Central Texas. So definitely a bad situation for everyone involved. They were frustrated, they were angry, and I can't say I blame them. They've been there, some of them, for approaching 24 hours. As you've mentioned, though, Brian, local law enforcement has opened up quite a few of those roads now.
A lot of the people that were evacuated are now getting to go back home, but that means there's more frustration now because they're thinking about how all this started in the first place.